Welcome back. This is the Dragon Age Toolset presentation, and in this segment, we're going to be talking about how we create our non-player character, the quest giver, and how we can customize how he looks. Now we're going to need a quest giver. Somebody's going to give us our impetus to go forth and do good, or not, as your choice might be. In Dragon Age, there really isn't a concept of good or evil, there's only choices and consequences. We're going to go ahead and add a new creature. This is going to load up our human male model. There he is in all of his glory, as it were. And maybe the first thing that we can do is we can give him some clothing. Any self-respecting quest giver is going to need some kind of clothing, or you wouldn't take him seriously. So we've gone back to our inventory, and we have a couple of options for our demo here. Maybe we can pick one of those noble outfits. Let's go ahead and equip that. That's not too bad, pretty spiffy. But I think for what we're looking for, I kind of like the servant's outfit, actually. Let's go ahead and add that and equip it. Pretty cool. All right, now he is still looking a little bit default, largely in part of the fact that he's got a basic head. Now, one of the things that we can do is we can actually pull in any of the heads or faces from characters in the game. We'll take a look at the appearances here. We have a limited selection for our demo. There's Alistair. Alistair is one of the characters that joins you in the demo, if you had a chance to look at that. We also have King Cailan. King Cailan, if you remember from the trailer, he's kind of our young and idealistic king. And he'd probably kill me if I put him in those servant's robes, but tough cookies. We're going to have him in the servant's robes. All right, let's go ahead and give him a name. And one of the other things that we can do is, let's say that we're not happy just using existing characters in the game. We can actually create a brand new head morph, a brand new character from scratch. We'll go ahead and create a new head morph. And we're going to choose our human male character, our base head from which all human male characters start from. And there it is. On the right-hand side, you can actually see that there's several options available. And those are actually in several different categories. There's actually hundreds of options in total. And when you combine that with the number of genders and races that we have, you actually have a nearly unlimited number of distinct heads that you can create using the system. Pretty powerful. For the benefit of the demo, we're actually going to stick to a couple of options that have some pretty dramatic effects. Some of the sliders and options are fairly subtle just to give you a very finite control over what your character looks like. One of the other cool things is that as part of the character creation process of the game itself, you'll have something much more friendly that you can use to create what your player character is going to look like. So maybe we can jump to the nose option. Have a little bit of a perspective view there. Why don't we take a look at the up and down option just to give a quick idea. We'll just move that slider and you can see straight away the effect that it has. But again, given the hundreds of options that we have here, we think that you'll actually have quite a lot of fun in creating really unique looking, very cool looking NPCs. Let's take a look now at what our hairstyles look like. We'll go ahead and open up the hairs. And maybe we can just pick one of those default ones. That's a little bit hard to see with the background. Maybe we can change it to the blonde color. That's a little bit better. Let's take a look at a second hairstyle so you get a feel for the different kinds of styles that exist. Here we are with a kind of ponytail and a braid. Looks pretty cool. Let's take a look at another option. That looks pretty nice. Okay, so one of the other things that we can show you is actually beards or facial hair. Let's take a look at some of those options now. That's not bad. The last thing that we can show you is actually tattoos. Now, tattoo masks are something that you can apply, and all this also exists in the character creation process. Each of the tattoo masks actually comes with different layers. So you can actually blend several of these together. And you can also see some options for colors as well. For our purposes, we'll just kind of stick to the basic color, but you get the idea. Let's go ahead and save that. And the next thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to attach that head to our quest giver. So you can see how easy it is to create an NPC and customize them. Let's go ahead and save that.